to Fine Tip Create Studio, where we love creativity and collectibles. In this video, we're going to be unboxing the complete Dumb and Dumber Funko Pop set that you guys see here, including the Ski Harry and Ski Lloyd Walmart exclusives, and the Lloyd Christmas with bicycle, and Harry Dunne with Mutt Cutts van. The movie's hilarious. If you guys haven't seen the movie, go check it out. And if you guys have seen it, check out this unboxing. Fine Tip Creative Studio. We're gonna start off with the vehicles. Starting off with Lloyd Christmas with bicycle.
Got room for one more if you still want to go to Aspen.
Here's Lloyd Christmas with bicycle. This Funko Pop's really cool. Automatically, you can see all the little details, like maybe a raccoon tail hanging on here, and then the briefcase, and then just all the intricate little details, like the tires being like textured, little lightning bolts being painted on it. You can see the screws and everything. The helmet's sculpted really well. They even use a little bit of a glossy paint for certain parts of the helmet and goggles. And then the body itself is sculpted really well. The pants, shoes, jacket zippers, and the little highlights on the shoes are painted. I love this figure because it automatically just brings me back to that one part of the movie.
Where did you find that?
Some kid back in town traded the van for it, straight up. I can get 70 miles to the gallon on this hog.
You know, Lloyd, just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber, you go and do something like this and totally redeem yourself.
Still want to go to Aspen?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
This Funko Pop is really cool. Now I'm going to pull a reverse Lloyd, and I'm going to trade this bike straight up for the Mutt Cutts van. Here's the Mutt Cutts van out of the box. It has the fur texture like the van in the movie, which is covered in fur. Let's talk about the van itself. The texture on this van is really cool. You can see the sign on each side that says Mutt Cutts, and then on this side as well, on the back, the license plate says Ocean State Wolf, Rhode Island. The wheels don't actually move, but it's still really cool. On the front, you see the doggy face really well. You have the mouth with the tongue, the freckles, the nose, and then you can also see the floppy ears on each side. The back van doors are sculpted on the back. And let's talk about Harry a little more. He's wearing his Mutt Cutts kind of hat, I guess you could say, with his headset. And then he's driving the van. Something that's kind of sad is you can't take him out of it. But other than that, this is a really cool. Even though you can't take him out, you can see all the little details, like the zipper on the fur onesie, I guess you can say. And he even had little brakes and pedals right in there, which you guys can't see. These Funko Pop vehicles are super cool. As you can see, they're super detailed, and all the little attention to details are really cool. Let's put them right here and move on to the other Funko Pops. Next up is Harry and Lloyd in tux. These two are really cool. These Funko Pops just bring me to that exact moment in the movie. And this one happens to be when they're fighting with their canes, ha, ha.
Oh. Okay. Nice! Yes! Ah! Time out!
Okay.
Let's talk about them more in detail. Starting off with Lloyd Christmas in tux. They both have the same kind of body sculpt, but just different color schemes. But the bodies consist of a really detailed suit, a bow tie, a cane. They both have a really classy suit on. As you can see, they both share the same sculpt for the outfit, but they do share a different head sculpt. So it's pretty much just the Lloyd Christmas Funko Pop. That's the standard basic one, with the orange hat put on top of him. Like I said earlier, Harry and Lloyd share the same kind of tuxedo sculpt, but this one being in a light baby blue. Although they share the same sculpt, I can totally appreciate it because they both have really detailed sculpts. Like you can see the little buttons, the wrinkles, the bow tie. The suit's very classy. The cane sculpted really well. And then the head is just normal casual Funko Pop version of the head with the top hat on top. The Chase figures in this set are also wearing tuxedos. One, which is Harry Dunne with no top hat and is holding 2 champagne glasses. And then also Lloyd Christmas with no top hat holding a champagne bottle.
This calls for a little of the bubbly. You're gonna be my best man, Harry.
Oh, good.
I promise.
Thank you.
You have just earned yourself a seat at the head table, pal. We already got the tuxes.
We love the tuxedo version of these guys. It's really cool and funny. And now let's move on to the next pair of Harry and Lloyd. Here we have Henry and Lloyd in their ski gear. These Funko Pops are both Walmart exclusives. This is like that scene where like they find the money in the suitcase and they're like, okay, well, I'm gonna borrow a few money for the bare essentials. And then like 2 seconds later, they pull up to the like hotel in Lamborghini, like tossing money in the air, and then they're like full on ski gear and with fuzzy boots apparently, cause that's a thing.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
We love this pair of Funko Pops. Now let's start off with Lloyd Christmas in ski gear. This one is really funny because you can see he's holding 2 like stacks of money in his hands. And then he also has this really cool transparent piece of red plastic over his eyes to make it seem like ski goggles, which is really cool. He also is wearing fuzzy boots with his ski outfit. This Funko Pop has a bunch of little details, like you can see the bell, the little like lines over the pockets. Next up is Harry. This is him where he's on that one day and they went to that ski place and he's in this like ridiculous kind of outfit. I don't even know why he's wearing this kind of weird hat with the ropes at the end. But then he has the ski pole, the skis. Really like this Funko Pop with the ski outfit. It's a really funny part in the movie. Both these Funko Pops are really cool. Now let's move on to the next pair of Funko Pops. Here is Harry and Lloyd in their just casual outfits. Let's get these unboxed. Here we have Harry and Lloyd at the beginning of the movie where they're like struggling to pay their bill, living in a tiny apartment, and they're trying to open a worm business. Let's talk about Harry. So he's kind of like in a like what's up pose, like about to hug Lloyd. He has a jacket on with a striped mustard yellow and like a dark orange. And then he has like these oversized jeans on and then nice shoes. Besides that, it's really cool how they sculpted the hair, how it's like all messy and it looks a little nappy, which is it does look like in the movie. Funko is really good at like mastering all the little details, like the oversized pants, the shirt, the hair, and everything. Next up is Lloyd Christmas. I like how they have his like weird like uneven bowl cut on and then his like funny like brave stance in a way. He's wearing a jacket on top which is a little short, and then he has a dark red shirt on and some nice brown pants with really nice sneakers on. I really like all the little wrinkles in their outfits, like on the pants and then even the pockets in the back on his butts. I'm a little disappointed that my Funko Pop, the hair is a little smeared on the hairline, but I bet your guys' will be much better. These are really cool. Now let's move on to the last pair of this dynamic duo. Here we have the last two in the set, which is Harry and Lloyd when they're at the barbershop getting their haircut.
Come on, Cinderella, we gotta get you ready for the ball. Walking down the street, pretty woman, the kind I like to meet.
Here is Harry and Lloyd out of the box. Let's talk about Lloyd first. I like how for this one they have like a kind of bowl on his head, and then it looks like they just cut his bangs to make it look nice. And something that I found really funny and kind of cool is that they actually have the same exact like kind of pants and like they have the tuxedo on under this, which is confirmed by the fact that if you look about side by side, you can see that it's the same exact paint job, sculpt, and everything for the pants. Harry has the same exact sculpt, the body as Lloyd, and also has the same exact bottom as his dress suit counterpart. He has the same exact head as the casual one does, and same exact paint job. Although these Funko Pops are really simple, it's cool how they tried to depict that one scene from the barbershop. And there you have the complete Dumb and Dumber Funko Pop set. I like how these Funko Pops, although are kind of simple, they just bring me right back to that moment where they're at the where they're skiing, or just casual, trading the van for the bike, or getting ready for the party. These Funko Pops are just like, it's like a key in my brain to unlock the whole movie, memorize it again. My favorite in the set is probably Harry and Lloyd in Tux, because that's probably the funniest part of the movie when they're like battling with the canes, and then one of them is like, bah! And like just like knocks him out. So that's why these guys take my favorite spot. Tell us which one's your favorite down in the comment section below. If you guys are interested in buying any of these figures, as always, check the links in our description. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys like Funko Pops and collectibles, go check out our Toys and Collectibles playlist. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Hey guys, we're going on a national bikini tour, and we're looking for 2 oil boys who can grease us up before each competition.
You are in luck. There's a town about 3 miles that way. I'm sure you'll find a couple guys there.
2 lucky guys are gonna be driving around with those girls for the next couple of months.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll catch our break too. Just gotta keep our eyes open.
Fine Tip Creative Studio.